Golden Noni morning, I love you. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, beloved delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this plenary session and I present you the summary of what has happened in the last 2 days. Noni Research 2014, the 9th National Symposium on Noni for Everyone, was organized at the International Center, Goa on 27 and 28 September 2014. The symposia was organized jointly by World Noni Research Foundation, International Society for Noni Science, and Noni Biotech, Chennai, in collaboration with ICR Research Complex and KK Vidapoli. The symposium started by lighting the lamp of wellness by Her Excellency, Governor of Goa, Mrs. Mridula Sinhaji, and other dignitaries. Professor P.I. Peter is otherwise known as Noni Peter, chairman of the Noni Biotech, Chennai, welcomed the dignitaries, guest delegates, and also briefed about the Noni effect. Dr. Kirti Singh, the most beloved and most respected chairperson of WNRF and president of ISNS, in his introductory remark, broadly outlined the uses of Noni, efforts made by Professor P.I. Peter in popularizing the Noni as a crop and the Noni product for the health and wellness. He also narrated the outcome of the outsourced funding projects and the results that we have achieved, which is the outcome, the germ plasm collection and the providing the dust guidelines, developing dust guidelines, and Noni juice in preventing oxidative stress induced damage in effect of Noni juice on diabetic, etc. Dr. R.R. Hanchinal, the chairperson of PPV and FRI, New Delhi, in his address as guest of honor, emphasized the importance of registering Noni plant under the PPV and FRI, and also stressed the need for increasing the economic viability of Noni crop. Dr. H.C. Lavande, Vice Chancellor of Bala Sahib Sawant Konkan Krishi Vidyapith, Dapoli, in his presentation as a presidential address, said that India is second to China in the wealth of medicinal plants, and Noni is one of the very important plants which has added to that. And Noni should get the proper position, and the organic cultivation of Noni, and then the quantum while developing the varieties. It's not only the high yielding varieties but also the quantum of the medicinal part of the plant should be more. In that way the breeding program should be developed, and he also said that lot of clinical research for validation of the findings, means claims, are very important. Her Excellency the Governor of Goa, Mridula Sinha, as chief guest, said that women empowerment in Noni will greatly help in popularization of the Noni. And she was also stressing that more about the home medicines, how the Indian home medicines are helpful for many other things. He took a lot of effort to learn Noni before she came, and she said that she is very happy to know about the new crop, and the crop she herself will plant Noni in her governor's bungalow. And she said that she appreciated the research work carried out by the scientists on the Noni crop. Her Excellency also released the proceedings of the symposium as well as the ISNS newsletter. Dr. N.P. Singh, the director of ICR Research Complex, Goa, and the organizing secretary for this Noni Search 2014, proposed vote of thanks. The symposium had one special lecture, two lead papers, and 18 presented oral papers in the 6 technical sessions, besides the inaugural as well as the valedictory plenary session. Dr. Hansinal, the chairperson PPV and the FV, Government of India, gave a plenary lecture on the Indian system of varietal protection and also chaired the first crop improvement session. See, he stressed that the large number of Noni accessions have been collected in the west coast, Gujarat. Now, I will tell you about the salient features for some time, and then I will come back to the recommendations. Over a period of time, we have collected a large number of germplasm, particularly during this year in the western coast, Andamans, and also in the Gujarat. And further work for selection is going on. 2 varieties of Noni, Noni Kirti and Noni Priya, have been released for multiplication and distribution. Good agricultural practices have been developed, particularly the seed treatment, nursery management, vegetative propagation, and all have been standardized. The seasonal fruit damage pattern studies and the peak month of harvest have been identified, and the pests damaging the fruits have been identified. The casual organism for the fruit rot and the fruit fly damage have also been identified. Promising rhizosphere and phellosphere bacteria has been identified, and further work is going on. Insect repellent work as an essential oil compound have also giving the promising result. Simple and effective method has been developed for extracting the juice, Noni juice, without losing much of the phytochemical and antioxidant activity. Acute, subacute, hepatus and cytotoxins of the Divine Noni have been investigated and concluded, and the product is, the Noni, golden Noni product is safe for human consumption. That has been brought out. The presence of various phytochemicals in the Divine Noni has been determined. Interestingly, the erythroids responsible for various therapeutic properties are in the present height. So that's one of the most important findings. Now coming to the recommendation, there are many more findings I have not listed out, but we will be giving you in the summary proceedings, which we will be sending in another month's time. Major recommendations: since Noni is an indigenous crop to our country, there is need for geographical origin. Number 2, it is necessary to file distinctive Noni lines, farmers' varieties for registering to get IPRS. Number 3, the quality of Noni juice as a superior from a particular region, the efforts to be made to get GI for this product. Since there is a limited knowledge with respect to IPR and the plant varieties, there is a need to conduct awareness programs, capacity building to different stakeholders, farmers, and conservative community. 5, scientists working on the crop improvement of Noni should meet together to finalize the DUS guidelines. 6, Identification of new molecules and the registration should be kept in mind for the future. 7. Envisaging the role of Noni in the wellness through utility. The IPR that I have already covered. The ITK of Noni to safeguard the indigenous Noni material and the knowledge from the knowledge should be documented, and in the event of WTO regime, this is very, very essential. 7. There is a need for integrated crop protection and intercrop production, and integrating all this in terms of the crop protection as well as the protection should go integrated manner. That is based on the paper presented by Dr. Marimuthu. This decision has been, recommendation has come. Since intercropping and canopy structure effect as well as the microclimate and their interaction with the pest and disease buildup should be elucidated. Mechanism based on the identification of microbial and botanical biopesticide need to be strengthened. Agroclimatic conditions with the key pests and diseases to be worked out for mapping them. Maybe with the 20 years of the, whatever the 10, 15 years of the climatical parameters, and then correlating this study can be made, and then the forecasting also can be developed out of that. The effect of Noni fits well in the therapeutic food. That's what the suggestion. I would also say Noni fits well in the functional drink, functional food, and therapeutic food. So in all these things, the Noni has to be projected. Correlation of mode of action with the physical and biochemical pathway has to be worked out for the future research. In the diabetic case, the patients taking only golden Noni juice without any medicine should also be studied. Then marketing. The value addition, the marketing, the price fixation, the consumer cooperatives, are the community cultivation of the Noni like that should be developed. A good marketing structure needs to be developed, and then the value addition should have a priority. And I was told that during this session itself you may be seeing some of the value added product which will go in a long way. So these are a few main important recommendations, but in addition there may be many other recommendations will be added after going through our notes. Thanks for the opportunity given to me, and I wish now that you are very clear that Noni has got, we always say Noni is not a medicine, but Noni is an aid to provide a good health to you. Whether you are diabetic, whether you are heart diseases, having heart diseases or anything. But one thing I can tell you, you see the whole old people of RAB members with the grey hairs or with the colored hairs, their face will be very bright. You can't say that they are 65, 75, 80 years. The face will be so bright, and they are able to work up to 11 o'clock or even 12 o'clock in the night, including me. So that is, I attribute this to the Noni effect, the golden Noni effect. Yeah, that's what I'm telling. See, for me, the very first thing in the morning is to take some water. Within another 10 minutes, take Noni. If I don't take Noni, I feel that something is missed. I can miss anything, but not the Noni. So that is how Noni effect is very, very important. And you people try, you will definitely realize it. Not for all, everything will work, but for giving the energy and giving a comfort to work, Noni is very good. Thanks for the opportunity given to me, and thanks for the opportunity given to work for Noni. Thank you.